All right, so for this chest right here, you're going to want to head over to either the Dawn Market Warp Spire, or you can take the Market Side Dock Warp Spire, whichever one is closest to you. And this is the location on the map. And then once you get there, you're going to notice that the statue is actually not up. So what you're going to do is use your machine control to give it like power so that it lifts up as it is right now. And then this is the chest. And so we have hearts. And so we have this piece here that goes with the new Dreamveil Hymn outfit. For our next chest, we are going to be taking the Center Market Warp Spire, and we're heading over in this direction. So all you have to do is walk. It's quite simple. So once you're at the Warp Spire here, you're going to turn towards the stairs. I'm just going to use the ballerina ability just so I can glide faster, but you really don't need it. And basically go towards the Curio domain and keep going towards it. And then we're going to kind of go over towards this statue here, jump over these people, go down here. And then we're going to see the statue right here. So we're going to jump down. And for this one, so we're going to need the new machine control ability. So I'm going to go ahead and, oh, there's an enemy, 1 second. Okay, perfect. So use the machine control ability to infuse. And then there is the chest, and it's right here. And there we go. And this is before the descent. And it goes with the Dreamveil Hymn outfit. For our next chest, you're going to want to take the Golden Cord Bridge Side Warp Spire. And this is the location on the map just right here. And you're going to find that there is a lion statue. All you have to do is use the new mechanical ability, the 4-star ability, and use it, open it up. And this is the chest. And it's for the Sincere Melody gloves that goes with the Dreamveil Hymn. All right, so for our next one, we are going to be heading over to the gate front dock. So just take this warp spire here, and you're going to need the mechanical control or machine control 4-star because we are opening another one of these statues here. So let's go ahead and infuse it. And there we are. And for this chest, I'll just show it once more on the map. This is the area here. I'll zoom out so you can see it a bit better. So this is the area. And for this one, we have the Light of Pride earrings. All right, so for our next chest, we are going to be taking the Full Bloom Celebration Warp Spire here. So once you're there, you're going to want to head over this way. Just follow where my Nikki's going. So we're basically going over near this like factory kind of area where all the boxes are. And we're going to be jumping over it. So you can use whatever you would like to jump over, or just regular jump over. And we're going to head into these doors here. And this is where the chest is located. I've already unlocked it. But you're going to use the machine control ability again to use it. You're going to be using that a lot throughout all of these. So, and for this chest, it is Into the Abyss, the pants. All right, so for our next one, use the Garden 1F Plankton Area Warp Spire because it's going to be right over here. So just walk on over this way. And you're going to use the machine ability again to unlock this statue here. And the chest is right here. And in this chest, we have the Runaway Repose jackets. All right, so for the next one, it is located right here. So it is Center Market. This is the Warp Spire I took right here. And all you have to do from the Warp Spire is run up this way. And then I kind of like jumped over these here. I did go this way. And what I did was used these guys right here. So all you have to do is jump on them and do the like that until you get up here. Once you get up here, you're going to want to go with these little shrimsias and jump. So jump, up we go, and the chest is right here. And it is Overture Beyond. And we have all of the pieces of the Dreamveil Hymn. So for our next chest, we're going to be going to the Golden Hour. So this is the Warp Spire here. And you're going to need the machine control ability again. So we're going to go up here. And we are going to jump up on here. Fly on up. Go over this way. This way. And then this is the statue we're going to. So this is the location on the map. And then go ahead and infuse it. And here we are. And this is Rippling Grace, the hair. Now that we can go ahead and craft all of the pieces of the sketch, I'm going to go over where you can find each of the crafting materials. So we are going to need to get, it's 8 of them all together, 8 pieces. So the first one is the Pearl Drop Beetle, as well as the Pearl Drop Beetle Essence. So to be able to find them, they are located pretty much all around. You can really go around and spam. If you have the bug catching ability, you can go around and spam it. I will show you what they look like. So let's go over here. Okay, so there are some right here. You can see them walking in a formation, and then you could just use your bug catching ability to catch them. And there we are. All right, and then our next one is the Crystal Ballfly. And we don't need any essence from this one. So to locate them, these ones are all around as well. So you can get a ton of them over in the Theater of Lament area. Actually, more near the Hall of Memory, kind of over in this area here. Also near the Golden Hour, there's like a ton of them here. So basically all around Candy Works. If you have the bug catching ability, it would be really, really easy for you just to go around and catching them. If not, I will show you what they look like so that you can recognize like what you're needing to catch. So let's go and see them. All right, so there are some right here. If you walk up to them, they will disperse. So be careful. I'll show you what I mean. Like, look, they kind of just float away. So be very careful because they scare quite easily. So we'll go find some others to catch. And there's some more right here just hanging out. And there we are. All right, so for our next material, we need the Bladefin. So it is this here. And basically, I was able to catch a bunch in this area here at the Praxis Plaza. There's a bunch of fishing spots over here. So definitely check out this area. So you can take either the Praxis Plaza Warp Spire or the Heaven's Reach gate front, but you'd have to walk on in. So over here is really good, but then also you can find some over here. But yeah, highly recommend over here if you're just trying to get a bunch all at one time, because you can definitely get a ton, or I guess not a ton. One tip, if you are doing it and you want to get a bunch at once, if you have the, what is it? If you have the World Rhythms ability, so it is an ability that came with the Tide of Tears outfit. If you have this, it's actually really good to use, because what happens is that you can get extra of the fish. So they will come and it will draw more fish into the pools. So you have a chance of getting like extra. So I highly recommend using it if you have it. If not, then these areas here, I highly, highly recommend. So like up in here, and then these pools, And then you can also go like over here as well. I'm sure there's other spots, but these are the ones that I was able to get the most fish out of, the fastest at least. All right, so the next material that we're going to be looking at is the Mech Sparrow feather. So, oh, and as well as the feather essence, of course. So for this one, you are going to be able to find them again pretty much anywhere that it's like really busy. So like the Praxis Plaza. We also have like the front area here, so near the gate front dock. Also near the Heaven's Reach gate front, the Theater 2F, all of these locations. So I'll zoom out so you can like really see it. You will be using your grooming ability since they are birds. This area here has actually like a ton of them all stacked up. Same with over here. It's probably a really good spot to go to just to quickly get a bunch of them. All right, so this is what they look like here. I'm trying to make sure I don't scare them off, but they are all in this line here. They look like little mechanical birds, so you can go ahead and use your grooming ability on them. This is what they look like up close. They're so cute. Look at these little guys. But yeah, you can pretty much find them like all over the place around Heaven's Reach, pretty much everywhere. Like some good spots. All right, so next we have the Laurel Feather. So this one is a little bit more sparse compared to the Mech Sparrow Feather. So to be able to find them, they are going to be, there's a lot over in this general area here. So it's from anywhere from the Central Market all the way down until the Courier of Royal Vestige. I don't know, this one here. So you'll be able to get them all around here. Also, there's some around the Heaven's Reach gate front that you can go and collect, as well as over in this area. So this is near the Golden Court Plaza. So yeah, I will zoom out so you can really see them in case you haven't done precise tracking yet. And yeah, you could just go around and just find them all around here, and I'll show you what they look like. So this is what they look like here. I will zoom in. Oh, geez. I will zoom in so you can see them a lot better. So let me see here. So this is what they look like. They have red wings. They're also yellow. They're very pretty. Pretty little birds. But yeah, you'll find them kind of like all over in these areas. What I've done is if you have Enchanted Encounter, I've honestly gone around and just kind of spam the areas to try to groom as many as possible so that I can get the precise tracking. All right, so for the core fruit, to find these and the core fruit essence, to find them, you can look around this general area. This is a good spot. What they look like is they're on these trees, and this is them right here. So it could look kind of like a lamp. I originally thought it was. This is a really good spot for them because there are a bunch. Like there's a tree right here with them. It doesn't look like there's another one on this side, but there is one right here, and there's also one right here. So that will give you 3, 6, at least 9 of them, which is perfect because we only need 5. So all you have to do, you can either hit them down like this if you want, or to make it just easier on yourself, just infuse the tree, or sorry, extract from the tree, and then you can collect the core fruit that has fallen. So there's that one. Let me just make sure that we got them all so we're not missing any. And there. And then if you're wondering if we can use the Firefly ability on them, I don't believe so, actually. Let me see. No, it doesn't work. Doesn't work on them. So you will need to use either the machine control or hit them down. And there we go. Oh, I think my other one fell over on the other side because I'm definitely missing one. Missing a bunch of them, actually. But that is basically them. I had a hard time finding this because I didn't really recognize that they were actual fruit on the tree. So hopefully this helps somebody. All right. So next up, we have the Gilded Axiswing. It looks just like a dragonfly. but a robot version. These ones you can also find legitimately like in so many places. Like, look at this map. So you're not gonna be able to miss it. You're gonna be able to collect these like super easily. This area especially, this is the Everbloom Garden, has tons of them, but I mean like legit everywhere on this map has a ton of these, and I'll show you what they look like as well just in case. So let's see. All right, so there's actually one right beside me here. They don't move away from you if you do go near them, which is really nice. So you'll be able to go up and use your bug catching ability to be able to get them like that. Super easy. I just went around and I just like spammed the floral rebirth bug catching ability, but if you don't have it, they're so easy to find. They honestly just like stay there. Like there's one right here as well. Actually, there's two of them. So there we go. And that is what they look like. All right, and then we already went over the Mech Sparrow, the core fruit essence, and the Gilded Axiswing. So you'll be able to get all of these while you're collecting, as long as you have the essence nodes checked off on your Heart of Infinity. So make sure that you have the animal grooming node checked off here. It provides essence when grooming high quality animals around Heaven's Reach, as well as this node here, which provides essence when catching high quality insects. And then this one down here, which provides essence when catching high quality fish. So it is in the It's a Land Heart of Infinity. It's over at the side here. And then it is just this one, and I believe this one as well. Yeah, provides essence when collecting high quality plants. So these are important. I would unlock these ASAP just so that when you are going around and collecting, you are getting the essence as well. Our last one is Thread of Purity. I know most of us will probably know, if you've been playing Infinity Nikki for a while, you know where to get Thread of Purity. But just in case you are new to this game, I want to help you out. So Thread of Purity is actually like quite easy to get. One of the ways I love getting it is through the realm challenges. So I will use the realm of escalation. You can go in here. It does use your vital energy. All you have to do is go in. So like this, you're going to walk up to this platform, and then you can choose which one you want. So threads, if you do want to switch it again, just press this button and it will cycle through. And then you use any of the materials to be able to kind of convert it into threads, and it will use your vital energy as well. I usually use ones that I have tons of. So like these pearl wings. I'm really never not in massive supply of them lately. And then you can just use a couple, and then you will get your threads here. So another way that you can passively get some threads every day is through the dig pair pal here. So if you notice at the, where is it? The middle one here, you're able to dig for threads of purity, as well as the shining particles that you use for leveling up your Eurekas. I usually just have these here. It's not a ton of them, but I mean, like, I passively do it every single day, so it just kind of adds up over time. If you don't want to do that, that's okay. It's totally up to you, but I just usually have these two on the slots. And then you get, so I got 20 threads and 100 shining particles for 20 hours, and then I'll just dig again. So, and I normally choose, this is like off topic, but I normally choose fish for mine because I don't like fishing. So like right now we need blade fins. So I would recommend, like, I would take off this one, and then I would add a blade fin on there for 20 hours, and then you just passively collect fish. All right, so now we have all the materials that we need to craft it. So we're going to go ahead and press quick craft. And then these are all of the items here. We fully created the outfit. And this is the full outfit here. And then this is the outfit with the different skin tones here. I actually really like her. I think the pants are really cute. I like them a lot, actually. Is a 3-star outfit, so the dye palettes are similar to like the 3 stars. So there is no black or white in here. So yeah, so we have the Bibikun Furball Hug, this one here, this one, these yellows, reds and oranges, yellows again, greens, some pinks. So there are some pinks here. And then you can unlock this palette, this blue palette, once you have fully glowed up the outfit. And then this is the stats for when you fully glow up the outfit. So the main attribute on it is sweet. So this is it here. Well, everybody, that is it for today's video. If you did like it, please consider liking and subscribing for more Nikki content. And before we go today, I just want to give a huge thank you to all of our channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you all later. Bye!